know, Animal Crossing, how I've been obsessed with you. Alright, I'm gonna level with you guys. I didn't care one bit when Animal Crossing New Horizons was dropped on the Switch on March 20th, 2020. I had never played an Animal Crossing game, and I was never planning on doing so. Until, of course, not very long ago, where I found an island tour and somebody was interviewing the person that created the island. They asked them how they liked the game, and they described it as Free Will the Game. Now, Free Will the Game? That sounds interesting. So I went out and bought a copy for myself.
That was the biggest mistake of my life.
I sat down and started playing, and Timmy and Tommy asked me what I wanted to name my island. And because I'm weird, I named it Skylands. Did I make it look like the Skylands? No, not really. But my bulletin board says hashtag bring back the Skylands and Skylands forever. It also says welcome Portal Masters, so that's fun. Anyway, I started off my Animal Crossing journey, and I'm just gonna warn you here, I never stopped. In fact, I just got KK Slider on my island the other day for the first time, and I was so proud I unlocked terraforming and everything. I made a waterfall, and, control yourself, get on with life, shall we? Anyway, my first two villagers were Dom and Plucky, which I found really appropriate that I named the island Skylands, and one of my first villagers was a sheep. Point being, I used to think that the game was boring, that it didn't have anything to really do. You just fished and it was a life simulator and there was nothing interesting going on. That was my original take on it until I actually started playing. And boy, I was wrong. This game is addicting to a point where I am concerned for my own mental health. As a matter of fact, I'm actually playing it as I speak. And if any of you fun people have the game, I'll leave my dream address for my island right here. Though as I upload the video, it's not very great, but you can still check it out if you want. Another really fun thing that caught me off guard while first playing this was when you collect an item or something, it will make a really funny joke or pun, and some of these are just flat out hilarious. Beautiful. Also, one of my first islands that I went to, I got really lucky with a villager. I got this cute little rabbit named Dottie, or so I thought. She was really cute, until she did this to me. My girl nearly gave me a heart attack. To this day, she's actually one of my favorite villagers, so that's cool. It's also kind of hilarious how this game read my mind. I joked around a lot about Dom, Dottie, and I being like agents for like the secret spy organization thing that Tom Nook runs. If you're wondering how that joke started, it all started with this. I mean, this image looks really sketchy, and it's kind of funny. If you take stuff that he says out of context, no wonder why people think he's a bad guy. I don't know, just little one-liners like, I'm going to accomplish my goal. It's really funny. While on the topic, I don't think Tom Nook is really much of a bad guy. I've seen a lot of people say things like he's a demon, and I don't really see him as a bad guy. I mean, you have to pay rent in real life too, so I don't know what your problem is. As far as I can tell, he's just doing his job. On even more of a funny note, I joke around about my villagers being spies, and then they start saying these things to me. I freaking love it. The inside of my house is also pretty cursed. I've since changed it up a little bit, but it maintained a very cursed feel. I have my bedroom, which is this really pleasant jungle, and then another room where it's just galaxy and questionable items and pictures hanging on the wall. Either way, it's still home sweet home. Kind of. Apparently, I was really lucky to get Marshall on my first campsite day, so, sorry. I was oblivious to the fact that he was rare when I got him. I was almost gonna not let him on my island. Which is weird, because he really is cute. I can go on an Animal Crossing rant all day about how much I love the game, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. If you want to check out my island, once again, here is my dream address. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay creative. Bye.